Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Every time I do an unboxing video of one of the Warlord Games mystery box, down in the comments there's loads of people saying if only they did a themed box, we'd know what we were getting. And I kind of agree, but I kind of disagree all the time, saying yeah, the mystery box is to get you into other game systems as well. And anyway, they did a mega mystery box and it was for World War II. So I couldn't really say no, could I? Well, that's a lie. I did say no. I said, no, I'm not going to do one this time. But the wife said, no, you know you want to, so do it. So we did it. We bought the Warlord Games World War II themed Mega Mystery Box. And here it is. Arrived just a minute ago. Big, chunky box. It says it's about 7 kilos. So let's get a look at what's inside. As always, I will open this up for you because it's got a thing in there for details. So I haven't looked inside, it is still taped. It is a very large box. And I will just look for the sheet, shipping invoice. There is the shipping invoice, and I can see lots of things on top. Now, I kind of thought they might do this before I had it. I was hoping there'd at least be like a starter set, like one of the old ones. Personally hoping for a Gentleman's War, because that's not one that I picked up. But I think that they may get rid of a lot of like the older stock or things that aren't selling well too well. So, there's terrain. My wife is getting very excited behind the camera, but she's going to be very disappointed because it's not what she thinks it is. But okay, we've got some Warlord Games illustrated from 2023. They're actually newer than the last ones. So we've got that one is from September 2023. Might pass that one over to a pal of mine who likes Japanese stuff, and this is August 2023, American Civil War, American War of Independence. There. We have new rules, scenarios, fleets, and ships for cruel seas. Now, I have victory at seas, but not cruel seas. So this is close quarters, whether this is the main rule book or not. There's 2 books in here actually. The last box that they did release, which they did, was the main kind of the main content and the main volume of stuff I think that came into it was really in the books. The money was in the books. So we have Cruel Seas Close Quarters book. I don't know if this is the main rules or if it is just what it says. It says new rules, scenarios, fleets, and ships for cruel seas. So I will have a look. Introduction, scenario generator, additional ship roster, invasion rules, and expanded rules. So this isn't the main rule book. It's like an upgrade book. And Blood Red Skies Wing Commander, the Blood Red Skies Compendium, which has tokens in the back and rules. So this looks like it's the full rule book, maybe. It does look to be pretty much everything you need to play. So I might keep hold of this because I've got some Blood Red Sky stuff, all rules and things like that in there. We have some paintbrushes, Warlord Games branded brushes. We've got War Games Brush 1, War Games Brush 2, and War Games Brush 0. So, kind of like your layer brush, your medium layer brush, and your fine detail brush, in effect. Shell holes and craters, always handy for terrain on the table. I just bought a load of these as well. So look at this. Again, we'll get proper close-ups afterwards. Oh, these are nice, these are. Don't know how well the camera can see them. I'm struggling with my hand at the moment. I don't have the use of my thumb on my right hand, but we'll get some close-ups of these afterwards. I'll get them out when we do a close-up view. They're actually very, very nice. Blend into the table really nicely. Again, not just unusable for World War II, usable for kind of anything, you know, any gunpowder age game, or even like Middle Earth, you know, or something like that. Middle Earth strategy battle games where you've got kind of trebuchets landing and stuff. So, okay, we've got a sprue of farmyard animals, which is always fun. Always good to have some animals on your table. Again, good for multiple different games as well, just World War II. Oh, we have a sample of the new US Ranger sprue. Yeah, this would be the free sample. If I recall correctly, it's like an upgraded version of US Army sprue, I think, with just some extra little bits, like you've got banger oars on here, a sniper scope and things. I am looking at doing a Ranger force, so that would be, it's good to have. Can get some Rangers on the table already. Warlord Games tape measure. Not World War II, but always handy for gaming. It's a nice sturdy tape measure. And then we're looking at the boxes. So, oh no, we've got. God, there is a lot in here. So we've got some of the old Army Painter paints. So this is the. I don't know. I don't know what set this would be. Royal Blue and US Gators Brown. Made me think about particular. Doesn't make me think about US Army webbing. So there's two American colours in there, a brown, a blue, Soviet body armour, and bazooka green. All World War II colours apart from the bright blue. Maybe it's for the Soviet naval squadron, maybe. I don't know. But there's some extra paints there. We have some order dice. I actually got the same colour order dice of these in the last mystery box I unboxed, so it's always good to have more of them. And kind of like the meat and potatoes of things now, we've got the flak bunker, anti-tank or flak bunker from obviously from Warlord Games. It's an Italiari kit, quite big. Could be interesting. I've got some anti-tank guns that I could stick in that. Be nice on the table. More in the way of terrain with their stone walls. 28mm. Again, this can be used for not just World War II, but it also states on the back, you know, bolt action, pike and shot, black powder. Again, you can use it for fantasy, or probably wouldn't go too well 40k, but Middle Earth and other games like that. Any 28mm scale game. We'll also do a running total in the bottom as well. Panzer IV. So this is quite cool. I'm looking at doing an early German force. So Panzer IV with a stubby 75 might be good for a kind of early war. A little box here of British Expeditionary Force weapons team. Obviously early, so it looks like a mortar and anti-tank rifle. So we've got a mortar, an anti-tank rifle, and a sniper. which is quite cool. What's this one? Victory at Sea, Luigi Cadonia. Thinking an Italian ship of some sort. Look at the card, that'll be more telling, won't it? An Italian light cruiser. That'd be interesting for maybe some smaller scenarios. This is for Cruel Seas, a US Navy PT boat flotilla. It contains 3 plastic Elco PT boats, 3 plastic Higgins PT boats, and instructions and cards and stuff like that. 6 plastic PT boats and Cruel Seas game components. And here we have some Yak 1s for Blood Red Skies. So it's got 6 planes in there, and the cards and the flight stands and stuff. American M1A3 half track, American or French apparently. We use that. Again, be good to go with the Rangers and my American forces. So bit of fire support with a 50 cal on top as well. Italian army and black shirts, because if I don't have enough of them already. So I'm currently doing an early war Italian army, so it'd be nice to do some extra troop choices as well, because I'm just making them up as regulars, so I can always do some black shirts and stuff like that as well for a more kind of elite section. A box of Soviet infantry, because every Soviet player needs more Soviet infantry, more meat for the meat grinder. And then we got this one last time, and it's still sat down there. We have the Battle of Britain Airfix Blood Red Skies box. This is a 1/72 scale instead of the I can't remember the scale off the top of my head. Instead of the, does it say on here? No, it doesn't. But these are much smaller. These are like, you know, your normal kind of airfixed size. Your airfixed size aircraft. It's got everything in there: rule books, 2 Spitfires, 2 Messerschmitts, and your dice and flying stands and cards and everything like that you would need. And then the last thing is, yep, that is the last thing. That's absolutely everything in the box. And there's what fell out just a minute ago. It looks like a cow's head from the animal sprue. Is the Combined Arms World War II campaign game. I believe this can go along. This goes along with kind of Bolt Action, Victory at Sea, and Blood Red Skies all at once. Includes options to play as a standalone World War II board game as well. So a lot in here, but obviously it's all World War II. But again, it is a little bit all over the place. You know, you've got Soviet infantry, you've got a German tank, you've got an American half track, you've got Italian infantry, you've got, you know, just for Bolt Action, you've got a BEF weapons team box. Blood Red Skies wise, you've got the Battle of Britain, the big Battle of Britain box for the Airfix, but you've got the smaller Blood Red Skies aircraft for the other game, and then you've got Victory at Sea, one Victory at Sea ship and a flotilla of cruel seas. Again, not much in the way of kind of, I mean, it's consistency in the way that it is all of World War II, which is what it states. It does say that it is a World War II mystery box, and everything in here is World War II. I can kind of see why they didn't put like a starter set in with like version 3 coming out. Yeah, with third edition coming out soon. But then, I don't know. There's a lot in here which I'll use. The bunker, the walls, Panzer IV, maybe the half track and the black shirts. But you know, the other stuff, when Combined Arms came out, I wasn't particularly interested in the idea of it, but you know, it is there. It's worth a punt, I suppose. Overall, the amount of stuff in the box is pretty good. Value wise, I'm not sure, I haven't totted it all up yet. There'll either be a running total or just a total at the end. And if items are on sale, I'll do both the total at the end and the for the sale and the RRP. But yeah, lots of stuff here. It's exactly what it said on the tin. It's a World War II mystery box. Only complaint about it is I wish things were linked a little bit more, rather than just it being all World War II. So a lot of people don't have multiple armies. This is obviously going to try and help people get into multiple armies. But yeah, I mean, I can't complain too much. There's a lot of stuff in here. We'll see if I can complain about the value afterwards. It's meant to be like 50% off. This was £200, so technically there should be about 400 quid's worth in here, because they say that, you know, it's about 50% off the retail price, so there should be about £400 worth of stuff in here. Possibly. I don't know how much these are going for, obviously, at the moment, but this video has probably gone on long enough. We'll total everything up, and we will I'll put that at the end of the video. Like I said, so I'm happy with some bits and I'm a little bit disappointed with others. This Battle of Britain one's been in a few of the other ones. I've already got one of them. But yeah, it could all be used, obviously, just not combined together. I can understand why there's no bolt action rulebook, because version 3 is coming out soon. And I am glad that they only put in two books, instead of like the last one where there was where I had 6, because I bought 2 mystery boxes, the mega and the normal, but they put them all in the one box. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you've got one of these, let me know what you got in it down in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra.